Hi, I'm Terry Wallman, and I'm here with Bridgette Lewis of CoffeeTalk Jazz Magazine. Hi.
Hey Terry, how you doing?
I'm great. It's really nice to see you.
Great to see you.
Thank you for inviting me into your office.
Oh my God,
I really
I'm
appreciate
so
it.
happy you're here.
I am too. So let me tell you a little bit about Bridgette and Coffee Talk. Bridgette's got this wonderful magazine right here, and it's I would say one of the coolest magazines that's out there, covering instrumental jazz and R&B, and you're doing some pretty remarkable things. And one of the first things that I want to say is I'm noticing something different about this particular issue. It seems like it's got a little bit more bulk to it. It's a little bigger, a little heavier. So tell me, what's new with your magazine?
Oh my goodness. There's so much that's new with the magazine. First of all, it's actually a coffee table book. It's not just a regular magazine, something you can actually put on your coffee table, and there's so many incredible and great stories in the magazine. And one of the things that we're excited about is that we have a section here called the Musician's Corner. And with the Musician's Corner, these are musicians who write beautiful lyrics. Their rhythm and their melodies are just incredible, and we really want to shine a spotlight on the artists in the Musician's Corner. So that's one of the things that's new in the magazine.
I like that.
We have another section which is an artist spotlight, and a spotlight is just to give the jazz community just a little bitty peek about the artist and their background, almost like a snapshot into their world. But if you want to find out more, you got to go to their website. So we just want people to know, hey, this is the next generation person that's coming along, and we want to basically introduce them through Coffee Talk Jazz Magazine. So that's one of the things that's new. There's another section that I'm really proud of. In the back of the magazine, I'm going to flip through, and we not only interview musicians, but we interview authors who are also musicians. So we have a new section, and it's a real human interest story, and it's called, oh my goodness, God, what is the section called? It's a brand new section, so that's why I don't remember. But
This is a cutting edge story.
it is. Look, I got to flip through and find it myself. Well, first of all, let me just tell you, putting together this magazine, talk about a labor of love. Really, a labor of love. I don't think people really understand what it takes.
It takes a village
To put together a quality publication. And one of the things that I'm most proud of is that artists like yourself, because you're in here, Terry. We're going to turn to your page in a second.
Nice.
That you all trust me with your stories, and that means a great deal to me. It's huge. Not just one artist, but there's 100 pages of behind the scenes, backstories, snapshots of what's going on with the artist. So it's a great read. If I say so myself.
And that's what I find interesting. I know that friends and fans are interested in what goes on behind the scene, not just the music, but how it's made and why it's made, our thought process, our creative process. But I'm also interested in hearing about that from other artists too. I'm so intrigued by the creative process of making art. And when I say art, I'm talking about music, dance, literature, cooking, winemaking. Oh my goodness. Being an athlete, the art of doing something with passion and vision and a creative force and point of view. Wow, when you said that, a light just popped into my head. There's so many different parts to the Coffee Talk Jazz Magazine. We're really a network, because we just don't have a magazine. We also have a wonderful radio show called Coffee Talk Jazz Radio, and we've won numerous awards. And you've also been winning awards for the magazine as well. This has been quite a year for you. It really, gosh, I'm really surprisrid, and I'm really grateful that folks are acknowledging, what we're doing. But of course, we never create a product, to win awards, but we're happy, that we are winning the awards. But the thing that I'm most proud of is that we're doing things
with quality and integrity, and that
And it's
means
being recognized.
everything.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah. So, brag a little bit. I give you full permission to I see a couple of awards here
my
on the
goodness.
table, but name 2 or 3 awards that you've won this past year for your magazine and for your radio show, so folks can know.
It really started back in 2000. I could roll it back to 2011,
Yeah.
but let's just start back with 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee Talk Jazz Radio has
Thank
it's
you.
quite heavy. It's kind of like our Emmy. It's kind of like our Emmy from a Black Women in Jazz Award. We were first recognized in 2014 by an incredible organization in Atlanta, headed up by Shay Battle, and I actually won for Best All Jazz Host, and we have right at 997,000 fans that tune into the show, which is
Say that number again.
997,000, almost a million.
Wow.
Fans are following the show, and I'm so blown away by that. But it lets me know the 14-hour days, the blood, the sweat, and all the tears and everything that I work for. We're being heard all over the globe. And I didn't realize I was such a numbers person. I used to wonder about those people, right? Now I'm one of those people.
Again, I understand though, because it's acknowledgement of doing something with integrity that is working. You know, a lot of hard work,
really
and so again, the numbers are something you should be proud of.
You know, I really am. And I want to just kind of take it back so fans would know. I have this vision, and I have this dream. And then I said, you know, this is possible. And I have this little tiny laptop, and it was broken. And half of the little numbers were missing. Some of the things had popped off of it. So I'm sitting in my bedroom, and I had a situation. I was really at a crossroads in my life, and I was a working professional and strong background in corporate America and all that fun stuff. And I had something really traumatic happen in my life, and it was a 360-degree turn, and everything didn't come all at once. But my mother became critically ill overnight. I'll give you the short version of the story. And I spoke with my mother the night before. She sounded great. She sounded a little tired, but get this frantic call from my sister, and she went on to try and explain, you know, what was going on. And I told her, I said, I'm going to find you. I knew there were only 2 hospitals that we could, you know, go to at the time. And I said, I'm going to find you, and I did. And I get to the hospital, and my mother's unconscious. It's like, wow, my world just completely changed. I remember calling my director at the time and then saying, you know, my mother's ill, not quite sure what's going on. I said, but I'm going to call you back, let you know what's going on. So from that moment, back in 2006, my world completely changed.